Hey, and welcome back to another video. Today, what I got for you is we're going to be adding a new streak type, the emoji streak type. So very cool. The reason I wanted to add this was I've done this in the past, at least at one point, where every day I would kind of track my mood, track my energy level, and I like to just put a little emoji about how I was feeling for the day. And I thought it would be kind of a fun way of just displaying this. So we'll just jump right in like we always do, and we'll get on it. So first thing, in this video we're just gonna focus on the API. In the next video, we'll add the UI stuff. If you've been with me this long, you know that's how I just break things up. So let's get out of running our container. Let's go into our API and let's run some of our tests. Let's go to our API. Still have everything in this one routes, index, and task. Just need to break this up one of these days. But we're aggregate error. Everything. Aggregate error. Interesting. Oh, it's probably because it's just test, not test.watch. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, so our tests are passing, and let's as we always do, we like to do test-driven development here. And so we're going to go down. We can see all these tests. There's so many. And what we're going to do is we are going to add a fourth object. So let's just go and search for this, and we're going to make a fourth object. Let's go up to this task 3. Our fourth task is going to be a emoji type. So we're going to take the name test emoji, and it's going to be an emoji. The cadence will just say once every day. That'll be fine. And we expect it to be test emoji. If I can spell it. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it's not going to be one of these types of days. Test emoji once a day. And let's see what we got here. All right. So we are obviously failing on this. So let's go to our post. There we go. We're validating the task. And we are allowing emoji types currently. So that's good. Let's see. So it's interesting that it's actually failing even. So we already technically are. So where is it actually failing then? Let's see. It is failing. We expected a emoji task. Test emoji cadence dot value to equal 1, and for some reason it's equaling. It says we're expecting 5. I don't think we're expecting 5. It looks like we're expecting 1. Let's just refresh this. Maybe our test. Oh, we should be putting this into task 4 too. So let's run these one more time now that we have task 4. Well, that's not good. Let's plug in my phone so we don't die here. Okay. That should be a little bit better. Okay. So we still have a bunch of failures, but not too many. Should respond with created items. This looks fine. And we just need to add our task 4 onto these guys here. And respond to the updated and deleted items. So we're going to have a task 4, and then our last should still contain. This is actually going to be a size 3 now. So I think all our tests should be passing now with this. Ah, yes. It's not just 3 tasks. We should have 4 now. Okay, cool. All our tests are passing. Now, what do we want to do? Let's go and add some. Well, let's add a. Let's when no name is provided. We want to let's actually just add some validation on these routes here, and yeah, we're gonna add a. Well, actually, what we'll do first is we'll add like a post completed on a. So it's like this numerical task. We're gonna do it in emoji task. So we are gonna search for this guy here. And so this is posting completed, and that looks okay. This was a numerical task, so that's we're gonna take this, and we're going to do a emoji task. Should respond with a 201 with the completed task. So our data, this is actually invalid for us. What we're gonna do is let's look up a smiley emoji. So let's see if we can copy this. So this is so funny. I've never actually put an emoji and saved it like this. So this would be kind of interesting. We're getting a 400, which is kind of to be expected. Maybe we should validate first. Actually, we won't validate. We'll just save this currently. So we are going to be saving this on our task 4. Our data is a smiley, and we are expecting that looks good. What we also want to see, though, is we want our response.body.data, is that what it's at, to equal a smiley. So very fun, very fun. All right. So we've got this here, and we are responding with a 400. Okay, so here, that's another thing. We expect the task 4 to come back. What are we doing? I kind of wonder, are we actually saving this now? We are. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So we are saving. But what we actually want to test is, what if let's test some validation errors with this. Because what we don't want is, we don't want to size, if we have like 2 emojis, we don't really want that. And if we put like an A or like a 1, that's not an emoji, so that shouldn't even pass at all. So let's look for our validation. So we have these put, and there we go. So 400. So let's go ahead and we'll add in another. Let's put it at the bottom of these, just so we're. So post completed 400, 400, 400, 4. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're going to should respond with a 400. Well, it shouldn't respond with a task completed. That doesn't make much sense. All right, let's just go back. That's fine. It's kind of funky. This guy here, I feel like should respond with a 400. It should not give the updated task completion body if we're expecting a validation error. Yeah. And with oh man, let's just clean this up. So should respond with 400. We'll say when data is provided to a Boolean task type. Yeah, let's just clean that up. Okay, so let's come back down here to our validation error, and we are putting. Are we putting? We really should be posting, technically. Yeah, so let's go actually get let's get this guy. This is a post completed And let's see, when completed at is on a day that's already completed. Well, that's not true. It's already completed. Is when completed at is on a day in the future. Wonder what I was thinking when I wrote some of these tests. They are a little all over the place today. Yeah, this is this. I guess I just was copying, and the tests actually got updated. But yeah, so invalidate. Let's get one of these where. Okay, here we go. This is a good test because this is actually, we have a good completed at, and yeah, we're gonna take this guy. So with the 400, it's not this. So we want to respond with a 400. We'll type, this is an emoji task. When a non-emoji string is provided, I suppose that will work. I don't even know how we're going to check if it's an emoji. Huh. Let's ask chat. Well, we'll check this, I guess. So we're going to just put like a 1, and we will put data provided is not an emoji. Sure, that's good. And we're going to be on the task 4. So really, this actually is going to just complete, and instead it's completed is already, well, let's run this again. This should not, there should be nothing completed on this today, right? The date is already completed. Well, okay. Is it completed? I don't remember. Oh, I guess we do have something completed. All right, so what we're going to do is we will pull, let's pull our completed guy, and let's pull him down, right? Let's pull him past our validations. So post, where's our emoji task? It's down here. Okay, so we'll do him after, there we go. All right, so we should be expecting a 400, and we don't get a 400 here. And then we should respond with a 201, and instead it's giving us a 400, and we're expecting a 400. We expected a 201. We expected a 400 and got a 201. And that's because it had no problem saving this. Where is this error? Let's fix this. Let's fix this guy. We want a little space here. Make our tests a little bit cleaner. Okay, so we are going to, when we validate task, is there a task completion? Yes. All right, when we validate the task completion, we want to, if it's a task type of, okay, validate task completion update is, yes. So, all right, here we go. So, else if task type is equal to emoji, then we are check if value is a valid emoji. Should I check? Should I test that? Should I trust this? Maybe. U flag. What do you think, guys? Should we test that? I guess it's a. This is totally not something at my work that I would do. Just, oh yeah, let's check if a text string is an emoji. Sure. Find out if character in a string is an emoji. 4 characters. Oh lordy. contains emoji. This is by far the best and most correct answer here. Thank you. This does look really good, but it also looks a little more. Oh, this isn't Swift. I'm like, what is going on here? This looks really solid, but yeah, it's not even in TypeScript. All right. Oh, can we just do that? Emoji. That's funny if we can. What is that? I've never seen this this backscore P thing in a regex. What are they saying? They said major browsers, which allows for matching on their emoji Unicode category, which matches an emoji, matches a non-emoji. Okay, well that's kind of interesting. I guess only browsers support this though. Okay. We'll say not in a browser, in Node. Okay. ES 2018, we can use Unicode property match. This is searching. I guess, let's see what this G is. I mean, honestly, part of me thinks that. Oh, no, I'm doing this correct. Data it provided is not emoji. Interesting. I mean, we'll just copy this guy. That's what we had, and this is matching multiple emojis. Is plus sign. This is one, at least one, or grab a lot. So it doesn't seem like this is working. Emoji presentation. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let's grab this guy. This really doesn't make much sense at all to me. And this is 2021. Best way to do this using support for Unicode and regular expressions that brought ES6. I mean, I guess it's working. I wonder if we can use this longer one so it's not an abbreviation. It's kind of ugly in my opinion. But let's see. Okay, it's still passing. Let's just make sure it's doing exactly what we want. So this is saying an emoji presentation or an extended pictographic. I don't know what an extended pictographic is. Let's see what this is. We'll match a bunch of pictographic characters that aren't technically emojis. Ah, so these little thingers here. They're not technically emojis. Well, you know what? I don't want to match those. Let's just match these. Anyways. So, yeah. It's just complaining about. Why is this complaining? Oh, it's because we're trying to wrap this guy. We don't. Well, maybe it does matter to have that parentheses there. I would not expect it to. Okay. All right. So that looks good. The other thing we want to do is else if. Actually, you know what? We're going to. Yeah, this is actually good, but I want to actually take this and we don't want to do, we'll validate our length. So we'll just say data.length is not equal 1. Data provided is not a single emoji. Okay, and we get this 201 here. Okay. So what is failing now? This is interesting. Should respond to 201. Emoji task. This is failing, even though just because it's let's see. What is this failing for? Let's see the error. Let's log out our error. It's a 2 length. Is this because the size, these emojis are just not? Let's see. Check if data is a single emoji. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just do this thing here, like this. All right. Check if data is a single emoji. So what we'll do is we're going to go down here, take our regex. That's good. Then we're going to do if you know what we can do actually is we can just text our regex. Data provided is not a single emoji. So what we'll actually do is, here's our regex. We can just say, it starts, I gotta remember how this works. Is it starts and ends, and it's only 1. So it should only just match 1 emoji presentation, and that's it. We are getting a 400. Should respond. Oh, okay. And it's just because our string is actually different than it should be. So here we go. Oh, it's because it's not a single emoji. Okay. All right. So this looks good. Let's just double check that our puts call the same validation, right? So completed, we're validating the same body. Yes. Okay. All right. So that's good news. This is pretty cool. I just realized this entire video, my head has been maybe in the middle of our code. That is totally my bad. I should have been putting myself up here. I guess I got to learn for next time. That's my fault. But I think that's going to be it for this video here. And our next one, we're going to download some emoji library and throw that into our UI and just kind of be able to work with this, post that data up, and we'll see how it goes. So I will see you guys in the next one.